There's a time when the world is at its quietest, when shadows stretch long and sleep is just out of reach. It's the hour of restless souls, of whispered stories, of thoughts too much for the daylight. Welcome to Hour of the Wolf, where we dive into the stories that keep you awake. When hearts beat and the wolves prowl. The family, the community, the truths about being in a wolf pack. Stay with us if you dare. They call it the Hour of the Wolf.
We're live with better cameras, everybody.
Look at those beautiful faces in 1080p. Wow.
Look at that beautiful shirt you got.
Wow. Hey, look at that. Look at that.
And everybody can tell up in this corner up there, we are brought to you by Bearded Death, everybody. Very happy to announce that this is our first show locked down with Bearded Death, powered by Bearded Death. I am today. I got the vanilla beard oil in. Fantastic.
And there he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Welcome in, guys. How you doing, Louis?
I'm good. All things considered, I lost another musician this week.
We have to stop losing musicians in between podcasts.
It's tough, man. Brent hurt because that's my favorite band, man. That's Mastodon's my jam. That one hurt.
Yeah. Motorcycle accident too. Not even a.
Yeah, I spent all day basically yesterday. Let's just do some shit around the house and listening to some of my Mastodon vinyls. I'm just, looking back at it, I'm so thankful that I got to see Brent with Mastodon, and I got 3 autographs. So now I got 2 signed vinyls by Mastodon, and I got the poster. So it's that was a tough one, man. I fucking love Mastodon, and Brent is such a cornerstone to everything. That's the sound is there. I knew the next album was going to be different. I knew that next album would be different because Brent did leave the band, and I knew it would be different. But obviously, I love Troy, Brandon, Bill. They're still going to be a great band with or without them. But it's going to be a lot different knowing that we'll never get that reunion.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if we would. I mean, the kind of took a turn for the ugly too after the breakup. There was stuff going back and forth, and it was hard to get a gauge of what actually did go down with the whole split. But rest in peace. Cheers to Brent.
Yeah, here's the Brent. Fancy frost buddy I got. Thank you, everybody.
Look at that pretty thing. I got one of them too. That thing really works.
Tell you what, it is amazing because it even fits the Pabst Light Tall Boys. You
gotta watch that girlish figure.
Yeah, it's a 4-pack, but it is delicious. It's the best. Have you tried Pabst Light yet?
I have not tried it yet. No,
you gotta get around.
Which is ironic because that's all I drink Pabst. So, but no, I have
Pabst Light is fantastic.
We have a special guest in the studio tonight.
Yeah, I do. I have a special guest. It's called a cricket. It's in my basement.
Yep.
So if we're gonna get lippy about the cricket down here and we're gonna pick on me, I'm just gonna get you out of the chat. I'm just kidding. I was looking for this thing the other day. Actually, the other day when I was talking to our up and coming guest, I kept on thinking I heard a cricket because he said he was outside. He was like, "Yeah, crickets are going wild here." And as soon as I got off the Facebook call with Scott, I was like, No, it's not there. It's here. Where the hell is this thing? It's loud, yeah.
Look
But
at that.
we got
Representing our sponsor. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scotty. Yeah, it's good to be back.
Anything
Good
else?
to be back on the
Anything else
waves.
exciting? Preseason is over. NFL is just around the corner, so that's exciting.
Badgers start Thursday.
Badgers start Thursday. Packers start the following Sunday. Did you watch the game yesterday at all?
I watched a little bit of it, not a lot.
I didn't.
I
Watch
really
too much
like
of it
that
either.
kid from Canada. They got that quarterback from Canada. I hope they keep him around. He's a stud.
Why did he left the game again? And Clifford came back in. I don't know why he left.
I think it's a position battle. They're rotating the guys in.
Okay, because Clifford was in, the Canada kid came in, and then Clifford came back in. So I didn't know if he got hurt or something, but maybe they're just.
Yeah.
Oh well.
God damn it, Ken! You just not listen, Ken. When we're talking.
Ken, we have a cricket.
Yeah, I have a cricket. It's me. I'm not happy about it. And when I find him, I promise you, probably have to kill him.
He might be here for 5 or 6 episodes yet, though. So
yeah, he's.
We got ourselves a really good guest tonight, too, Louis.
Yeah, not just a cricket.
Not just the cricket. No, we got Scott Turner, president of the Beard Mobb Southeast region, and captain of the Tennessee chapter of Beard Mobb. With an epic whaler, I think. I'm trying to remember the year, 2020, I think it was. He was the national whaler champion. So it's a pretty impressive structure.
It's ironic that we get a whaler coming into the show on the eve of Brett Hines' passing because, obviously Leviathan's a big album by him.
Mm-hmm.
I am Ahab.
Well, let's bring him in.
Yeah, that's it. We'll pull him in. You got him? There you
Got
go.
him. Good evening, Scott. Jager Bob.
Good evening. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing good. So let's start with that. I see you come on with Jager Bob. Let's hear the story behind that.
Well, let's see. There's the Red Bull tattoo on that arm, and there's the Jaeger tattoo on that arm. So that way, if I pass out at the bar, they know what to keep giving me to drink. So, but yeah, that's just my go-to drink. And just something that's stuck. So there's number one. So click. But
I know the story because you told me, but the whaler, it's tell me about, because how long you been in the bearding community now?
Starting the bearding community in 2016, 17.
And you didn't start as a whaler, did you?
No, I didn't. I started with a full beard. And then my father-in-law, he wanted to compete at a comp up here in Nashville with my O club, and he's like, "What can I do? I want to get up there." And he's like, "Well, we put him in the whaler. We put him in the whaler category." He had a small mustache, but we went ahead and just cut it off, put him in the whaler, and he placed third in the whaler category to 2 national champions. And then 2 months later, that was in July, and 2 months later, he passed away. And after that, I went whaler in his honor and hadn't looked back. I've been whaler ever since. The only thing is, my wife told me, because we got married that October in 2019, she said, just grow it back for the mustache back for the wedding, and then you can shave it back off. So I grew it back for the wedding pictures, and then shaved it back off, and it's been that way ever since.
Did I have the year right? Was it 2020 you were national champion?
Yeah, 2020 and nationals. Yes, that was correct. Yes.
Now,
So
I didn't get it. You were at Beard America, weren't you? Just recently?
yeah, we were there.
Okay, I did.
Yeah.
I saw you there, and I didn't get a chance to get introduced to you, but I thought I remembered running into you there a little bit. So okay.
Yep, I was there. So, we got stuff coming up, and it's trying to get everything done. Countdown to 2 weeks to go.
2 weeks to go. So let's talk about your club first. Let's talk about the Beard Mob
Okay.
first, because this is who's putting your event on.
Correct. Yeah.
Give us a little rundown about what the Beard Mob's all about, what you guys are doing, your size and stuff like that. Give us some information about the Beard Mob for the guys who don't know.
Beard Mob started back in 2017. It was a guy named Buffont, LT3. They were out of Louisiana. LT3. He used to be the voice of the Grambling State football team.
Oh, okay.
And he passed away from cancer, and just they put it together, and just Beard Mob grew from there. Just the love of brotherhood, charity, and helping out people in need in our local communities. So that's where it started, and it's just kind of grown from there. At one point, where we were at 38 chapters in 3 countries, which COVID kind of really took a turn on everything in the beer community. Things have kind of dropped back off. Now they're starting to try to come back. So, there for a while, everybody was doing online comps. So just wasn't the same. So, but we're getting it back up to where it needs to be.
Good. So you do. Go ahead.
No, I was saying that, and then I left my old club in 2021 and came on board with Beard Mob, Tennessee, and the founding member, he ended up getting sick and had to have double leg amputations, and he asked me to take over running the chapter, and that's when I became captain, and we've kind of grown it from there, from 4 or 5 members up to, I think we got about 35 members now throughout the whole state of Tennessee. Yeah.
Okay. So it says you're the president of the Southeast region too. So what is that? That Florida and Georgia stuff like that?
North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys really got the whole Southeast in there.
Yeah. Well, like I said, some of the chapters has died off over the last couple of years with activity, so we're trying to get it back up and going.
So
we're getting ready.
That's where the region idea kind of came from, to try and make sure.
Well, they had always had it broke down in region. You had
okay.
Southeast region, then you had East region, the middle region, which is like Texas, the Central, and then you had the West Coast, California over on that side. So it's broke down into 4 different regions, and then we also have Beard Mob England as well.
Okay.
And they've got like 50 something members.
Oh wow! Do you have just out of curiosity, since we're right here, you got any Wisconsin guys?
I don't think there is any up there.
Okay.
I really don't.
I was going to say I can't say I remember seeing coming across it in my travels around here or not, but
right. Yeah. I don't think we do have a chapter. I know we've got a chapter in Michigan, but I don't think we do in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Well,
yet.
But I'm not opposed to somebody wanting to start one up. I mean, but see, here's the thing: you could have multiple, and see, that's where a lot of people have lost the thing, like Renegade, Beard Mob, Bearded Villains, other clubs. If we all work together and not work against each other, it's all for you scratch my back, I scratch yours, and it all 100%. Helps charities out. 100%. It's like one of the guys in Indiana. It's pretty much like he says, Beard's doing good shit.
Yep.
That's what it's about.
At the end of the day, we're all basically doing the exact same thing. It's just, it's just a different patch on the front of the vest or a different shirt you're wearing. That's basically the end of it, but we're all doing the exact same thing. So
Mhm.
I agree with that 100%. That's, getting these clubs, and that's one of the reasons you are actually our first, besides non-beard clubs, this is only what is this, 12 or 13, Louis? 12?
12. Sorry, I'm muting myself for this goddamn cricket.
You are actually our first outside the club guest that is beard related. So
Okay.
there you go. You have crossed the boundary for us.
Across the boundary.
Yep.
Yeah.
That just let everybody know that we do have a giveaway going on. Hashtag bearded death, and you're gonna win a combo oil and t-shirt. Oil of your choice, and then obviously a t-shirt of your size. For me, I'm a fat guy, so I get a 4X. So hashtag bearded death, and get in this thing. I think right now we got 2 on the.
Well, your odds are good.
Odds are high right now.
Yep.
All right, so Scott, so you got yourself a pretty big event coming up here. 2 weeks away now, right?
Yep, 2 weeks.
Tell us a little bit what you got going on, how this got started.
Basically how it got started, like I said, with our OG that passed away, Kenneth Bam Bam. He's like, hey, let's do a comp. And at that time, Beard Mobb Tennessee had just came up, because I came in 2021 and they had just started Beard Mobb Tennessee in 2020. So Beard Mobb as a chapter was fairly new. He's like, let's do a comp. So we came up with a name and everything, and then he got sick, and then we pretty much still went ahead and put it on. And that first year we did, I think it was 5,000 or 6,000 that first year, and going now we're into this be our 4th year, and we've done like 27,000 for our charity here, which is Amputee Blade Runners. They help children get prosthetic limbs. And then we did one that raised about $3,000 for Autism of Tennessee. We did another comp. One year we did 2 comps in the same year, or 2 different comps in the same year. So it's the City Moonshine Classic. And this year we did the theme as Rhinestone Cowboy theme. This year we're doing the redneck hoedown. So basically, break out your Joe Dirt stuff, your camo, your cut flannel shirts, shorts. We don't care. Just come and have fun and raise money that night.
The redneck hoedown.
Yeah. I like that. That's a classy ass name. I like that.
I do like that.
That'll be the theme for this year. Something that I really want other clubs to take advantage of, which I kind of reached out, I guess it was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. For example, y'all seen me, I sent you the picture, like the billboard or whatever that we're getting up and putting up in Nashville. Yep. Lamar Advertising, which pretty much is I think they're pretty much national for the most part. It's PSA, public service. As long as you have a charity that's 501c3, they will do that stuff for free for 2 weeks ahead of your event. So why not use that as a means for advertising locally? Because you've got the people that travel in the beard community, but you also need to get local people involved. And the more local people you get involved too, gives you opportunity to talk to them and help bring them into the bearding community as members and stuff like that as well. So it's a win-win situation all the way around.
Yeah, the more foot traffic you can get, the more people see your name, and the more people, next time they see the Beard Mobb name again, they'll remember, hey, those are the guys that did the competition last year with the charity. And
correct.
That's how it works for us too. Like at the Vernon County, they look at us as the beard guys that do the Christmas stuff. It's
we are the bearded Christmas guys. You're right.
Bearded Christmas guys. Yeah, that's exactly how they recognize us. Because what's her name's like, oh, so happy to see the bearded guys doing this again this year. I was like, yeah.
Are y'all? What is that guy's Tactical Santa? Is he up there with y'all?
Tactical Santa is in. He is in our club, is he not? Isn't that?
I thought.
But he. I'm trying to remember. Somebody Beans. Is that?
I saw him on a podcast last night.
Scott can answer that. Bruce City, if you're still in here, I believe that. Yeah, that is the guy that they brought.
Yeah.
Yes, he is here.
Well,
That's
when you said Christmas, that's what popped into my head. Yeah. Well,
yeah,
actually, I just saw Dustin comment, and he's actually going to be one of our judges down here this year.
He is coming. He's coming down to judge for you guys, huh?
Yes, he is.
You trust his opinion?
Hey, he'll do good. I think this is his first time judging. Actually,
I believe it is. He was pretty excited when you gave him the nod to come and do that. So, okay, no, he is not. Santa Tom is not Tactical Santa. That's
okay.
what I thought. I thought it was a different guy.
Okay. I wasn't for
Scott.
sure. No.
That's Scott. Obviously, Scott Metz, who got married at your event 2 years ago, I think. Yes, 2 years.
She's still married to him?
She is. She's still putting up with him somehow. Yeah.
That's probably one of the coolest couples we got, man. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah, Scott and Becky show up for literally everything we do. They travel for everything we do. Those guys are great. So
thanks, Don.
Yeah. No, I was home. Yeah, because I met when they come down. Because they also can't remember the coffee guy from Bearded Respect. Because I went on their podcast about I think 2 years ago. Yeah. Can't remember his name now. Saved my life. I'm bad. Sometimes I'm bad with names.
Brewer.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and we've got, like I said, we'll have a huge raffle. We always have a huge raffle item table. We've got we got stuff to give, or live auction items that we're going to raffle off. So it's going to be a good time.
If you guys see the scroll going across the bottom, I think I just read it. Am I correct, Louis, that we have the thing for the raffle tickets? If anybody wants to buy.
Yes.
Did I see that?
Yeah, it is on there. Anybody wants to? I do have a.
There. Anybody wants to purchase a raffle ticket for the motorcycle raffle? You can reach out to Scott Turner through any of the socials, or you can even reach out to us here, and we can put you in touch with Scott. You do not need to go ahead and tell it. Sorry,
it's a 2008 Kawasaki Vulcan 900. I think I sent you a picture of it. Do you have a picture of it that you can pull up?
I'm pulling up right now. Give me 2 seconds here.
Okay. I thought I sent you a picture.
You definitely did. I just don't have my Facebook up at the moment.
Tickets are $50. You don't have to be present to win. You just have to be able to get down here and be able to pick it up and drive it back or put it on a trailer and make sure and sign the title over and then also get insurance for it if you're going to drive it back that you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Chop. I bet you the cricket.
Right now, we're going to do 100 tickets. I mean, if we sell more, then we sell more. But that's what we're aiming for right now.
Well, those are pretty good odds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
there's the bike. That's a nice ride.
Yeah, it's got the saddlebags on it, chrome. It's a sweet bike.
It's a very nice ride.
Yep. There now that's with the bike in it. We'll have the bike there at the comp the night of the comp as well. So I think we'll have a lot more. I mean, we're doing fairly well on ticket sales right now, but I think when we get the bike there and at the event, I think there'll be a lot of more people buying tickets that night as well.
So, and you're also giving away this hat too, correct?
Yeah, that's
You have to be at the event to win this.
yeah, that's going to be one of our live auction items. That's from Sweet Laney's. Now you put me on the spot. The long name, crap.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. But I've tagged her in everything to, yeah, she's excited to, that's a great donation that I think that had to go for a couple $100 probably.
That is
Easily.
absolutely, that is gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a great donation. Wow.
Mm-hmm. And that's where, getting Beer to Death, they're going to be sending, I talked to him the other day, they're supposed to be sending us some stuff down for the auction item or for a raffle item as well. So there'll be a lot of beer products there and other stuff that everybody can use. We got everything from body wash for women to detailing baskets to everything, pickle baskets. I mean, we just a bunch of stuff. So, and but like I said, the charity thing is the big thing. We had, I think last year we had probably 150 people come in from all over the country. So that's a pretty good.
Once again, who's the charity again?
It's called Amputee Blade Runners. They're last year. Did y'all ever hear that show called La Brea that used to be on CBS?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the chick that was on there that had the amputee leg.
Okay.
Do you remember her on the show?
I didn't watch the show. I just remember the show though. But okay.
Okay, yeah. Well, she gets her stuff from ABR as well, from where she lost her leg when she was 14. But she was actually at the event last year. She's a Hollywood actress.
Wow.
Her name's Lyra. Yeah. And down to, she ain't but 23 years old, but very down to earth. I mean, it just.
So
it was a great.
How did that connection come about? How did the connection come about with with that charity?
From ABR, because of our founding member having the double amputee.
That's right. You did say that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Zyra's mom is on the board. I think she's on the board of directors at ABR as well. So she got involved with them after Zyra had lost her leg in a logging accident when she was 14. So,
okay, Scott, I gotta know: is this at the Moonshine Classic that you won raffles there too? You have a horseshoe right up your ass because you win at everything.
He does. He wins everything. It's unfair.
He wins at everything.
I won a bunch of stuff at the raffle. Oh, he come last year.
Oh, he seems to win every time. Every time him and Becky go somewhere, they throw tickets in something, and they always. I don't
ever win anything. My wife wins, but I don't. So.
Well, that counts. If your wife wins, that's counting for you.
Well, that's true. But it depends on what it is. If it's a girly product, no, that don't count. One year we went to her work puts on like a casino night thing where they actually bring casino tables in and actually do casino night like at a convention thing. And then tonight you enter all the chips, you get raffle tickets, you put whatever you want in a raffle. I won a Coach purse that I put in, and she won the JBL. I said, okay, you give me the JBL speaker and I'll give you the Coach purse. So we just switched up.
I won my first raffle item ever 2 weeks ago. We did our end of the month ride that we had, and my dad was in the chat. He shit talked me the whole time.
Yes, he did.
No, I got an appointment. Like we got another comp we're going to down in Chattanooga next weekend, and so my question, my Whaler's at 13.5 inches. I'm thinking about trimming an inch or so off of it. What do you think? Or should it? It's the dead ends are killing me. See how it gets thin down? About right there, it's thin.
I don't think you'd be hurting anything by taking a
No,
little bit off
no,
the end. No,
no. Make it a little
it's
more healthy looking. I mean, it don't look bad, but I can tell once it gets to about 13 inches, that's where it starts really. I got it stalls. That's
yeah.
where
Okay.
terminal. It ain't going no longer than that.
I hope I trimmed just before Beard America. I was at just a hair over 9, and I trimmed down to about just a hair under 7, and it was stalled at 9. It seemed for the longest time. So I'm hoping that's about as long as I've ever had it. So I'm hoping that's not my terminal length, because I'd really like to go a little bit longer than
I think
9
I'm
inches.
at my term. I'm at my length right now. I think I haven't shaved this in probably 2 years.
Oh damn! And, the thing about it is sometimes it's the luck of the genes,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah,
And
I could grow this way. Like I could grow probably the best chops in America. I shit you not, I could. This grows out here like a weed. I
Right.
cannot grow down.
Yeah.
I
But
think you have a new calling then, Louis. Maybe you should go chops.
I'm not a chops guy. I'm gonna keep this.
We almost had Scott Bruce City convinced at Beard America to go chops the night before the competition.
He could probably pull it off. He's a good looking guy though. He could pull that off way better
He
than
could
me.
easily pull it off.
yeah, our member he backed it up 2 years in a run and he won chops at Beard American. He's a 2-time winner on up there on that one. So
Oh, okay. So he's with you guys. All right. I know exactly.
yeah, Corpse. Yeah. But I told him when he first came on board, I'm like, Corpse, you'd be a killer. Chops. He said, no. Finally, one day, me and my wife were driving home, and he calls up. He says, "Hey, okay, I want to do it. Come on over." So we turned around and went back and cut him down to chops, and he's been on a winning streak for the last probably year and a half, 2 years.
Nice.
He said, "I ain't never going back. I'm staying chops." So
Fucking
So if guys want to join the competition, if guys want to get down there, where can they find some information to either join the competition or find their way to Tennessee?
You have we're on the Music City. If you just type in Music City Moonshine Classic on the search bar, it should take you to the event page, and it's got all the information on there. Friday night we're doing a meet and greet at the Music City Bar and Grill, which is literally in the same parking lot as the Troubadour where the event will be. And there's multiple hotels right there. You can get a hotel and literally walk to the meet and greet and the event and not ever have to get in your car.
Okay.
And then Saturday night, the doors open up at 5, at 6:30-ish. No comps ever start on time if you haven't figured that out. We're never on time. So it's usually a ish involved. And it's $20 to compete. We've got 14 categories. And then we also have a king and queen of the trailer park. And that's a costume. Whoever wants to, that you don't have to pay to enter that one. So we'll be doing that as well. And any additional categories. So like if you wanted to do 0 to 6 and you're a veteran, want to do both categories, it's $20 and then additional $5 for any additional category, which is kind of that runs about what most comps do on that. And then also if you're not competing, there's a $10 non-competitor fee, and all that goes to the charity. So, but that's we pretty much have your basic. There will be no partial category, but we have partial, which will be goatee and chops. And usually, because there ain't a lot of chops, so usually it turns into a goatee category. And Whaler will never be in a partial category at our comp. that's the partial category. That when you put three different beer styles together, that drives me crazy because you're judging on three different things.
Right.
It's
Sure.
three different styles. So, but I get it. That's how some people do it, and that's just not. We won't ever do that. So it'll be separate. And then we got your zero, your full beards and all that, and your style stash, full beard, style stash, natural stash. So pretty much every category that we need.
Is all registration the day of the event?
We tried that last year before to do free, and it just turned into a total nightmare.
Okay.
It really was. So we got a good system with people at the door that get in. We do armbands. So basically they'll pay, and then we'll put two categories or whatever they paid for, and then they'll go inside, and then there'll be another table that will be doing the computer stuff to put you in the categories.
Okay.
So you're not held up at the door. You just go in, pay, and put the armband on and go. So we did that last year, and it ran pretty smooth.
That sounds like a really good system. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a fun competition. I definitely wish I had time to get back down to Nashville. I love Nashville.
Yeah, I'm very excited what we've been able to accomplish over the last 4 years. It's taken a lot of hard work and a bunch of it wouldn't be possible if I didn't have all our members helping. I mean,
for the people making the trip down there. For the people making the trip down there, do you have any like go-to places to eat when you're down there? Any like must-eat places?
You can always go to Hattie B's or Princess Hot Chicken and get into the chicken war and see who you think's better. Me personally, I like Princess's better. That's just me.
I've only had Prince's. I've never had the other one. So
I mean, Hattie B's is good, but I like Princess better. I think
I only ate at one place down there, and that was DeSano's Pizza. That's the only place I've ate down there.
Monell's is a good place to eat at. It is actually there used to be one over by the airport, but they closed it down. But there's one. I think there's one in near downtown. Basically, it's a community. Basically, you go in, and they have all the tables set out. Like so, if you come in, you have two people. They'll put come in or it's table. 12 people, and you're outside that like you're sitting at a family get together. You just start passing sides around fried chicken, baked beans, all the way just around. It's a very cool experience, and you actually get to, you know what I'm saying? So it's very different, but the food is freaking off the chain. It
Awesome.
really is. Yeah, but Monell's is definitely something that if you've never been to Nashville, I would recommend going to for sure.
Scott brings up Peg Leg Parker barbecue.
Peg leg porker. Barbecue.
Porker. That's that's not an A.
It's a good. You got peg leg porker, and you also got Martin's barbecue. So that's one thing in Nashville. There's a lot to choose from eating wise, and there's some good barbecue. Peg leg is good.
Are you right in Nashville, or are you?
I am about probably 15 to 18-minute drive north of downtown.
North. Okay.
So I can be in downtown in less than 20 minutes.
Okay.
Depending on traffic. That's one thing in Nashville.
Traffic is
unreal.
Traffic in Nashville is wild. And we came in early in the morning, though. We left early from where we were staying. We went to Nashville. I took a nap, and then we went downtown. Did some sightseeing, looked at some shit.
Yeah, most your local people don't go downtown anymore because they've turned it into a bachelorette party. Seriously,
I can believe that.
Don't knock until you're on there see some scenery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's where the Hawk Tuah girl was born, downtown Nashville.
Yeah.
That's
God bless
So
you.
I know we know your musical taste, Scott. What is does Nashville? I mean, Nashville's known for its music scene, obviously. Does Nashville cater to any of that, any of your style of music at all?
I mean, I grew up listening to country just because of my parents. We used to have a good death metal scene here in Nashville back in the 80s and 90s. It's kind of went off. One of the 328 Performance Hall ain't open anymore. I saw some good shows there with Tool and where that place hosted 1,500 people. The small venues to me are the best. It's more personal, up close, personal.
Yeah.
So, and I know we were talking. You were asking me while we were backstage with Mastodon, and some people you may not agree with me. Like I said, everybody has their songs. "Sleeping Giant" is, I think,
That's a great song. Yeah.
I just the riffs on that song just got some killer riffs.
I think we can agree that like out of like any band in that kind of sludge metal genre, Mastodon has probably the best riffs.
Yeah,
the 1-2 combo, the 1-2 combo with Bill and Brent, man, those some of those riffs are iconic.
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, that's the same way with that's a little story talking about metal. Dimebag died on my birthday, December 8th. That just floored me. And then years later, when Vinnie Paul died, my wife was asleep in the bed, and I'm sitting back there. And I remember seeing it because I've been back here drinking. And I saw it come across, and I'm like, oh my God. And it just hit me so hard because that's just like childhood hero. I just, and my wife woke up. She said, "What are you upset for?" I said, "You just don't know." I mean, it just hit me. And it's kind of like her when Prince passed away. She's a big Prince fan. You just feel like you know these, but even though you don't know them, but they affected your life in some way.
You'll get a kick out of this story. My oldest daughter, her uncle on her mom's side, he's a lumberjack up in the far north woods of Wisconsin. He very rarely gets out of the north woods of Wisconsin. So he's in Las Vegas for a loggers convention. I can't remember what year it was, but he's in Las Vegas, and him and his dad, who's his partner in the loggers convention, my daughter's grandfather, they're sitting in the bar one night, right? And James, that's her uncle's name, he's sitting down having a drink, and a guy sits down next to him, and they're talking and shooting the shit and just talking about logging and all this stuff. And James looks at him and he goes, "So what do you do for a living?" And the guy says, "Oh, I'm a drummer." "Oh yeah? You play with anybody I know?" And he said, "Well, I used to play with Pantera. I'm in a band called Hell Yeah now." "Oh, I think my sister listens to those." He has no idea who's sitting next to him. So he gets on the phone. It's about 11:30 at night in Las Vegas. So I don't know. It's 1:30, 12, 2 o'clock in the morning here. Calls his sister up, my daughter's mom, calls her up and says, "Hey, I got a guy here who he says you might know his band." She goes, "Who you sitting with, James? I'm trying to sleep." He goes, "It says his name's Vinnie Paul." She goes, "Shut the fuck up. You're not sitting next to Vinnie Paul." He sends her a picture of the two of them sitting at a Las Vegas bar drinking. He sat with them for 2 hours and they talked music for about 5 minutes. The rest of the time they talked logging and bullshit.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh. Well, and then people like that, sometimes they just want to be normal and not, yeah.
Yep.
So,
well,
that's all Megadeth's doing their final tour next year too. So
I seen that.
I hope they come close to me. So, yeah.
I will put Megadeth's first 6 albums above Metallica's first 6 albums overall. 1 through 6, their first 6 albums overall are better than Metallica. Because Metallica, by the time number 6 came around, they were on Load and Reload, and those albums were not very good. So,
no, I heard this next album would be called.
I don't know if I'd say 6. I wouldn't say 6 because Master and Justice were killer albums all the way around.
They were, no question. But overall, the whole catalog through that, Yes, I think Metallica still might have had the better albums, a couple of them, but
Yeah.
overall the catalog, their first 5 or 6 albums by Megadeth were just phenomenal, top front to back.
Like my favorite piece.
But see,
Cells.
when,
I love
but see,
that album.
yeah. But when Dave joined Metallica before they kicked him out, James didn't even play guitar.
No.
Dave was the guitar player, and then Cliff. Because when I saw Metallica, that was my first concert was Metallica and Ozzy Osbourne in '86.
Dang.
Yep, we talked about this because I was at the same tour. Yep.
Yeah, and to the day, July 20, I think it was July 26th or 28th. To the day, 2 months later, Cliff had got killed in September. 2 months after I saw him. Yeah.
Yep.
And but I'm kind of glad they kicked him out because we wouldn't have Megadeth. And honestly, when it comes to guitar playing, Dave's a better thrash metal guitar player than anybody in Metallica ever was. So, and Jason Newsted's better than Robert is on bass by miles, in my opinion.
I agree with that. I love Robert, man, but
I agree with that.
I would say that Kirk Hammett wasn't the best guitar player in Exodus.
No.
Lars Ulrich isn't the best drummer in Metallica.
No. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shut up, Brandon. For God's sake.
I wasn't born yet.
You weren't even born yet. I
92.
was 4.
92.
I'll be 50. I'll be 50 at the end of the year.
I'll be 53 here in a month.
My mom took me to that concert, and I think in '86 I was like 9. I don't know. 75. I was 11.
10 or 11, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was about
Metallica almost got booed off stage that night because it was all about Ozzy, the ultimate sin. And it was, it was all about, yeah.
That's actually low key one of my favorite Ozzy albums. It's Ultimate Sin.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Look at Ozzy's career. He was blessed with Tony Iommi, Randy Rhoads, Jake E. Lee, Zakk Wylde, Brad Gillis.
Mm-hmm.
He's played with arguably some of the best guitar players who have ever lived.
Yeah.
And God bless him for it. He just knows how to pick a great band.
Yep.
Ozzy. Yeah. Randy Rhoads.
Randy, that was the reason I got Ozzy was my whole reason I got into the music. I love him. I think we talked about this in our last podcast, but Ozzy was. I was listening to the Bay City Rollers before that.
Yeah. Well, that's like I can't tell you who the drummer that took over for Slayer, but Lombardo was the best drummer that Slayer ever had. So, but music is definitely one of my go-tos for sure.
Same.
For sure.
Same.
Yeah, I love Slayer. I do. One of my favorite bands. But I gotta say, like, just watching live performances between the two, that people don't give Gary enough credit for stepping into that role to be, Jeff Hanneman. He does a really good job.
Yeah.
Especially after watching a live performance for Ozzy, like Slayer killed. And obviously you gotta give credit to Gary and Kerry for being as good as they are. And then for them not touring, not playing that much together, how they can still get back on stage and still kill, it's really good.
Well, Kerry was part of Megadeth for 1 year.
I thought it was one short tour. I thought.
It said 84 to 85. So I guess it was one tour. So, but he was still part of the band.
You think it was something with Dave? He was just like, I don't ever want to piss this guy off. Because Kerry King's a big guy.
Kerry King's a big man.
Yeah,
but he's not Zakk Wylde. He's a big human.
Well, that's the same way. I'll never forget. I can't remember who did it or what, but Danzig, when the lead singer, he pissed somebody off, and they come out and punched him, and knocked his ass out. one of the opening act bands members knocked him out.
Isn't Glenn Danzig's really short, isn't he? Isn't he like
he
five
is
something?
He is a short. Yeah, he is short.
He's a very stereotypical Italian. He's
Yep.
and short.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's like Don from Michigan. You know what I mean? Just short stature.
Well, when I went to Nationals or Great American Remington in Richmond, Virginia in 2018, the celebrity judge that night was Chris Adler, drummer, Megadeth, Lamb of God.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
See, Louis, we need to get that kind of celebrity judge.
Mike Galliano, man.
But yeah. Not that you really got there. You just walked up, he looked at your beard and really didn't say much and just went to the next. Yeah. Yeah.
You can say what you want about getting celebrity judges, but none of them can sell Bill's nuts like Bill Walter.
No.
You should come up to ours, Scott. Next, I guess we haven't formally announced it yet, but we're having one too coming up.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Well, we had that discussion. I can't say what we talked about because nobody knows about that yet for what I'm doing next.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
My offer still stands. I will buy you cheese curds and I will buy you a case of Blair's beer.
Okay.
Bribery.
You get where I'm going with that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'll even toss in a pack of smokes. I'm a nice guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sure cigarettes up there probably cost a lot more up north than they do down here.
They go down a lot faster too down in Broadhead. I think I fucking smoked 20 that fucking day. I don't know why. And there that 2 days there. I don't know why.
Beans, you're not getting that deal. You're coming up anyways, so you don't get that deal.
Yeah, you don't get that deal. Come on now. Pull it together.
We're trying to branch out here a little bit and get some Beard Mob guys to come join us. We're extending an olive branch, as it were.
Yes. There ain't nothing wrong with that at all. And seeing different parts of the country is a good thing.
Those guys can come up here, and then they can find a couple of Wisconsin guys, not our guys, but they can find a couple other Wisconsin bearded guys to get their Wisconsin Beard Mob chapter going.
Yeah.
And just a friendly reminder, everybody, time is running down. Make sure you get your hashtag Bearded Death in to win a t-shirt and oil of your choice. Hashtag Bearded Death to win something. People like winning free stuff. Come on now.
Free stuff is always good.
That hour went by quick.
It did. It certainly did. So let's go back around to that. So we got the Moonshine Classic coming up 2 weeks.
September 6th.
September 6th.
Yep.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Hoedown. Redneck Hoedown. My beer.
Redneck Hoedown. Louis, you want to put that other thing up quick about contacting us for the raffle tickets? Oh, I see it scrolling there right now. We're gonna, if you guys want a raffle ticket for that 2008 Kawasaki, right?
Yep, Vulcan 900. Yep.
Get a hold of Scott on one of the socials, or you can reach out to myself or Louis, and we will put you in contact with Scott to get a hold of one of those raffle tickets as well. Find the Moonshine Classic on the socials, and then you'll know how to get there. You'll know how to get to the competition. Sign up, show up. We have some renegades in here. Come on, guys. You guys can show up and win some stuff. Beans has to be an impartial judge.
Yeah. So let me. I did mention Dustin judging. So our other judges is Fabs, or not Fabs, John Banks from Beard Mob Cali, Shooter Johnson, Nick, and my fifth one is Charles Goble out of Texas, and his beard's about 44 or 45 inches long. He got a massive beard, yeah. So we'll have and then also too afterwards we're going to have like we did last year. We're going to do a karaoke party afterwards, kind of an after party.
Okay.
So it'll be a fun time.
That will be a good time. I will have to. I'll have to get that on my calendar for next year as it comes around, because that does sound like nothing better than spending a weekend in Nashville and hanging out with some of my favorite bearded people in the world. So.
Well, I haven't shared this with anybody. I'm gonna share it with y'all because I'm gonna post the picture up here probably tomorrow. But whoever wins the best in show will be winning a 2-gallon functioning copper moonshine still.
Oh. Wow.
That's a pretty badass.
That is a badass prize.
And it'll have laser etching on it and everything. Yeah. So everybody show up and try to win that best in show trophy.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, it is a Moonshine Classic, so I mean, we definitely need to do something moonshine.
You gotta live up to that name. So
Yeah, that's actually like one of the coolest names I've seen along the Moonshine Classic. That just rolls off the tongue, it sticks.
it really does. And then you follow it up with the Redneck Hoedown. I mean, they both work pretty well.
Works great. They actually have a fair on the east side of Minnesota. They call it the Houston Hoedown.
Oh, okay. So, well, it's nice being on here with y'all guys.
Well, we appreciate you coming on, Scott, and filling us in, letting us know about what you guys got going on. Best of luck with the entire competition. I hope you guys maybe we can get you back on afterwards and see how it went, see how everything went. But definitely want to have you back on here again at some point in time because this was fun.
Well, all right.
Great music taste too. Great music taste.
Yeah, it's yeah, I think I was listening to what was I listening to the other night? The King Diamond, his other band,
Merciful Fate.
Yeah, I had that on the other day. I was while I was smoking a barbecue in my backyard. I had that on inside.
I just gave Louie an interesting fact a couple of weeks ago. King Diamond played his only show at the Rave in Milwaukee without makeup. The only time he's only played one show without makeup, and he had some type of an eye infection or something, Louis?
Yeah, I saw that.
And he played the Rave without makeup. It's the only time he's ever done it in his career. I got one more thing. I got one more thing I need your guys' opinion on. So tomorrow night I have a show, and I've never seen them before, and I'm curious to see whether you like the band or not. Opinions on before versus after. Tomorrow night I'm going to see Linkin Park down in Milwaukee. So previous, are we okay with the new incarnation? Whether you like them or not, are you okay with the new version of Linkin Park with what's her name singing?
So I could actually be an old head on this one because I remember when I went to go see Pantera, and before I got tickets, you shit on me. You're like,
I did, yeah.
You shit on me hard, and I was like, dude, I was like 12 years old when Dime was shot. You know what I mean? I can't control not being able to see Dimebag Darrell with
the original.
Yeah, I can't control that. So with the new singer, I am 100% behind them. I hope they have great success. Even I'm not a big Linkin Park guy personally, but I hope them the greatest success because that is a band with great history. It's the same thing with Alice in Chains. You know what I mean? They have a lot of great singers after the fact. And the last album I really enjoyed from Alice in Chains.
This is and I agree with that. I mean, I like the old Linkin Park, but an example was me and my wife. One of our songs at our wedding was "Warrant Heaven." Okay, and they come up to Bowling Green, Kentucky, which is like 30 minutes from us. So I bought tickets, and then I didn't think about it, and then we got talking because it was going to be Warrant and Firehouse. I'm like, okay. And I didn't realize both the lead I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but both the lead singers of Firehouse and Warrant have
both gone.
And honestly, Firehouse put on a great show. Everything, because I think it was a guy from America or one of the singing shows that he competed in.
Okay.
He did great. The singer of Warren now, dude, we had to leave halfway through. It was horrible.
Oh, really? Wow.
It was just it didn't even stick around to hear heaven, and that's how bad I was. Just like, this is. So you never know what you're gonna get.
I don't know
Really,
what you're gonna get.
no.
Well, I'm excited. I never got a chance to see Linkin Park, so I was never a huge Linkin Park fan, but I am still looking forward to seeing the show. So
I think they're going to be fine. I think they'll be fine.
I think so too. I think they did the only thing they really could do, and they went a completely different direction with a female. If they had gone with another guy, it would have just been comparisons to Chester all the time. That's all it would have been. This way, they did something completely different.
The one that's doing the female, is she the one that did this? Was singing with Skid Row, or is that a different female, or is that a different?
That's a different one, because what's her name from Hailstorm was singing with Skid Row. Yeah,
Lizzie Hale.
Okay. Lizzie Hale. Yeah.
Okay. I just Skid Row and a female. That was a weird. I don't know. Yeah,
kind of sums it up right there. People dislike change.
Yeah, I have a buddy who's a huge Arch Enemy fan. He couldn't stand it when Alyssa White Gilks became the new lead singer of Arch Enemy.
Oh,
but like, I think she's fantastic, but he prefers the other lady way more.
Well, I saw Alice Cooper several years ago when I lived in Florida, and he had what's her name on lead guitar, Athena. Dude, you talking about a chick that can freaking rock the guitar?
He's had some chicks on that band that play guitar better than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Alice Cooper, man, being his age, he still brought the house down.
That's what I've heard. I've heard he's still bringing it pretty well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right, Louie. Well, that brings us up to the tail end of this, so we should probably get this giveaway, Scott, once again.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming on. It was a pleasure.
All right. Y'all be good.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir, for your time. That was a blast.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
You too, Scott. Thanks again. Bye.
All right. Yeah, bye.
All right.
Louie.
With that, we got the old
giving away a T-shirt and an oil of your choice.
Yep. T-shirt and oil of your choice. And I'm going to give everybody like 2 seconds here because I seen that Brandon came in late. Brandon Thomas came in late. So, Brandon, if you want to put your hashtag Bearded Death in, we'll get you entered in this as well. If not, I'm going to give you 30 seconds.
Come on. Type.
Not sure if my connection is bad or no. I don't know. It's only showing 2 people watching, but
I'm only showing 2 people watching too, but there's more people typing than 2. So
yeah,
I just got a new package from Dan at Bearded Death a couple of days ago. Got myself the shirt. Got a couple of new oils. Just some amazing fucking product.
We'll get it
rolling. Let's run it.
Kevin Pierny. I can't pronounce that. I'm going to take a picture of it, though. That way we got it documented.
Yep, we got it. Congratulations, Kevin.
Our first ever Bearded Death giveaway. Congratulations.
That is our first Bearded Death. This is going to become a regular, so tell your friends. Absolutely.
All righty. Get that out of here. Yeah, just like that, it was all a dream.
Yep.
We'll be back.
Man, we really did look good in 1080p, didn't we?
Dude, this looks good. Yeah, I am actually blown away by how good my eyes look in this camera. Staring into them all night.
We can see your whole head.
Yeah, yep. You're not just seeing like. Well, it pissed me off. I was like watching the shorts from last week, and like you could see like the pixels like between my beard, and I was like, that is just shit. So I made a change.
I had a hell of a time getting my camera set up today too. And it turned out really all I had to do was go into an app and actually switch it over that way. The Chrome because I use a Chromebook, and for some reason I couldn't find a way to switch it over till I actually got into an app that used it, and then I could switch it over. So we got her. But
yeah.
All right. Well, we actually have the infamous Dan from Bearded Death coming on in 3 weeks on the 14th of is it the 14th. I might have the date wrong. 3 weeks from tonight. So
3
next
weeks
week's
tonight,
like we got Dan from Bearded Death coming on the show. We're gonna talk all things Bearded Death, Skull Pile, a little bit of everything. So looking forward to that. Be sure you guys tune in.
And I think I'll have an update too. I think I might be going down to Broadhead that Friday.
Oh yeah,
for the public investigation on there. So
ooh.
I think I'm gonna make my way down there for that.
We'll talk about the our upcoming competition a little bit. We'll have a few more details ironed out for the next podcast, and we'll chat about a couple of things about it. So
yeah, we got a lot to do on that one. I'm excited about it though. It's be a fun one.
It's going to be good. So, well, thanks for coming in, everybody. We're back up to 5 viewers again. I think that thing's wrong.
I think there's a connection issue on maybe my end, but
okay.
But I think we're good though. How's the video look, Chad? How's the video look? I know we're wrapping up here, but if I don't have to play the song, I won't. If my connection's bad or no.
I want the song.
I do too, but I guess we'll just play it. We'll rock out and chat. You know the drill. Throw some flames up for the song, and we will catch you guys in a couple weeks.
Take care. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
We're the